fucking scared to be you. Start being you. Fuck what they think. You keep worrying, oh, they gonna, fuck what they gonna say. Listen, before you know it, life is gonna be over. And you're gonna say to yourself, I didn't live my life. I'm seeing too many people out here being clones of people that they never met just because they seen them on social media and they put this whole show on, this production of their life is so great that you don't even want to be you, that you abandon yourself. I ain't gonna never jump outside of myself and be nobody else. I'm gonna be me. Start fucking being you and stop being everybody else. Stop being scared. Be you.
Just be you. Just be yourself, bro. Don't worry about what nobody else saying about you. Don't worry about what nobody else talking about. Just be you. Just be yourself. Wanna know why? Because at the end of the day, bro, they gonna have something to say about you regardless. If you're doing good, they gonna still talk about you. If you're doing bad, they gonna talk about you anyway. Man, just be you. Just be yourself. Do you.
Honestly, just lock in, man. I think the biggest thing nowadays, everybody has social media and stuff, and like, sometimes you just gotta put the phone down. Sometimes you gotta figure out who you are. You gotta really remove yourself from all this stuff and like maybe put down your phone for once. Just think and to figure out what you really want to do.
Eliminate all external distractions, you know, that's what's going on, and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. You know, greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
I noticed, like, since I really started saying, I don't want no distractions, like, a lot of the most beautiful distractions been coming. But that's all it is a beautiful distraction because it's not connected to no source. It's only here to drain energy from me. Beautiful distractions come when you start getting focused.
You're gonna knock somebody in the world for actually trying to do something, trying. Since when has it become not cool to try?
So let them all talk shit, let them all make their noise, because at the end of the day, you are the only one who has the guts. We have the guts to go to work and show up every single fucking day, day in and day out, putting in the work.
But when all that happened, I said, fuck them. I didn't let none of that shit stop me from doing anything that I wanted to do.
That's what's holding y'all back, negativity, man. Straight up.
That's real.
Don't give a fuck what nobody say. Do what feels right to you. You know who you are. Do you. Know who you are and be you. And I'm me. I'm happy being me. Feel good to be me right now, man. You can do what the fuck you want to do because the world is yours.
Once you fight through that fatigue, you fight through the noise. On the other side of that is your goals. On the other side of that is the accomplishment. On the other side of that is your greatness.
Tough time feeling proud of myself.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to think about that with you for a couple minutes. Yeah, I just have a really tough time feeling you know, people are always like, you should feel proud of yourself, you know? And it's really tough for me to do that.
Pride is a cardinal sin, you know, and there's a reason for that. And there's a reason that pride goes before a fall. And I don't think you should be proud of yourself. I don't think that's the right terminology.
Okay.
And I think that's a place where our culture has really fallen off the rails. It's like, you should be convinced in your heart that you're doing the best you can with what you've been given. And hopefully that'll make you less anxious and it'll make you more hopeful. But, you know, you should have the same kind of regard for yourself that you have for someone that you love. It would be lovely if you could orient your thoughts to yourself so that you could allow yourself to be pleased if you thrived. Do you imagine you have a son? You want your son to do well.
Oh, yeah, I already want him to do well, and he doesn't even exist.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, that's the attitude you should have towards yourself.
Clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it.
The thing is, man, it's always going to be a party. It's always going to be a time to celebrate and a time to join friends or a day to, I mean, the bars are always open. Always open. No matter how old you are, they're always open, you know? What's not always open is the opportunity to check the box in life. You know, to achieve your dreams. That's not always open.
can't go back. Once you started this damn journey, you can only go forward. You got two choices. One, you get scared, you give up. And the second one, you say, fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck fear! And you barrel through it. And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you, you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
Fear is just your inability to manage your thoughts. They are running away ahead of you. Fear is always about something that's yet to happen, isn't it?
Yes.
So that means you are suffering something that does not exist. 99% of the human population is in this condition. They are suffering things which do not exist. What happened 10 years ago, they still suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, they already suffer. What happened 10 years ago does not exist right now. What may happen day after tomorrow does not exist right now.
You know better, but you're not doing better. That's some scary shit. I know better, but I'm so used to doing wrong and being dysfunctional. I know better, but I don't want to do better. Or I know better, but I'm not willing to do better. You have decided to settle, and you're so comfortable in your skin.
There's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
This next generation is just such a fucking group of pussies, man. For the small group of savages out there, run these fucking kids right over, man. Run them all over.
You can't go back. Once you started this damn journey, you can only go forward. You got two choices. One, you get scared, you give up. And the second one, you say, fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck fear! And you barrel through it. And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you, you're going to be stronger than you ever thought possible.
Fear is just your inability to manage your thoughts. They are running away ahead of you. Fear is always about something that's yet to happen, isn't it?
Yes.
So that means you are suffering something that does not exist. 99% of the human population is in this condition. They are suffering things which do not exist. What happened 10 years ago, they still suffer. What may happen day after tomorrow, they already suffer. What happened 10 years ago does not exist right now. What may happen day after tomorrow does not exist right now.
A whole year has passed. One entire year has just passed. Look at yourself at the beginning of this year compared to right now. Are you any different? Are you the same dude? Are you the same guy that you were in the beginning of the year? Oh, I love this quote. A dude can live until 75, but he dies at 30. AKA, he's just living the same year over and over again. And if you kind of zoom that in onto like a day-by-day level, then do you think you've been doing the exact same thing day after day after day for this past year? Like, obviously, I've done the same thing every day for the last year. Woke up, ate my food, lifted, came back, ate some more food, and went back to bed. I guess there's some school in there too, but so even though it's the same thing every day, it's still working towards progressing.
You doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
She would walk in, I'd be like, hey, good to see you. And I'd go to my dressing room and just go, oh, I'll never be able to be with her.
True or false? Most men would rather get punched in the face than talk about their feelings. Yes, true.
How many men do you think die by suicide each day in the UK? Have a guess. Raise your hand if you think it's under 5. Under 10, it's 12. That's 1 man every 2 hours. While we're all enjoying our day, we're going to lose 12 men to suicide today.
Don't you be smiling like that. You'll fuck everything up. If you smile like that too much, you'll want to stick around. You're so hard on yourself. I love that you have such high standards. But those aren't high standards. That's called perfection. And most people overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 2 or 3 decades. And you haven't been around long enough to have those extra 2 or 3 decades. So don't fuck it up. There's time.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
I don't know, because if you're a lover, you gotta be a fighter.
How so?
If you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.
Your journey to self-mastery, you will lose 99% of your friends. Now, I know that sucks, especially if you're young. You think like, man, in high school we were tight. Now in college we're tight and we're hanging out with the boys. We're always doing the thing. But I'm telling you, the moment you truly decide to commit to self-mastery, to becoming your 2.0 self, to really elevating to the highest version of yourself, you will lose 99% of your friends. And the reason for that is you will scare them because they will not understand why you're so committed to self-development, self-actualization, making more money, becoming a better human, stopping the alcohol. You won't have things in common anymore, right? Because if you are trying to transcend to self-mastery, to develop as a better human, you're probably going to stop going out, hanging out at bars, doing stupid shit at stupid times with stupid people, getting stupid results, and you're not going to have anything in common. And so in your process, in your journey of self-development, you will lose 99% of your friends.
If you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it's by killing yourself, please speak to someone. I know I'd rather be made cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week.
What's the worst thing you've done to an ex?
Actually, I had an ex told me he was gonna kill himself, so I told him to do it.
Wait, what?
But then when Kyrie Irving say, oh, my mental health is off, everybody go crazy about that too. Do you not think that affects someone mentally?
It was horrible. They were celebrating the fact that men are three times more likely to commit suicide.
I don't have any money, dude. I'm broke, man. My life sucks. You're making it worse.
When you pray for rain, you gotta deal with the mud too. You understand? You're too loud. You're making too much noise. Look at me. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that was